Hey y'all, happy Saturday. It's your girl T back with a quick y'all. Like, oh my gosh, okay. First things first, before we even get into the video, before we even figure out who I am, right? Shout out to Ray over from Excellent Dreams. Y'all, the GOAT on this TRW software and Corel Draw. That's all I can say. But without further ado, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm T from T So Crafty. Thank you all for being here. Please make sure that you like the video, share out the video, leave me a comment because I do love interacting with you all. And please stick around by smashing that subscribe button, y'all. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it because like I am just super stoked, right? Like I could not, hold on, let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. See how excited I done got? Hey, y'all, welcome in. Hey, Donzel, yes, I am like just so elated, y'all, because if it had not been for Ray, I don't think I would have been able, and Derica, right? Shout out to them both. But yes, I definitely have been binge watching Ray's videos and have caught on. So as you all know, this is Corel Draw, right? And the Rhinestone Wizard software together. Okay, there's that. So let me go ahead and first of all, let's just start with some simple text, right? I'm just gonna show y'all everything that I have learned in just binge watching. Let me turn this up just a little bit so y'all can see where I have just been binge watching, and then I'm gonna go back and fix my whatchamacallit that I should be fixing. Okay, so we're gonna bring this up like this. Right now it's on the Arial font, right? I don't want Arial. We're just going to use Impact. Uh-oh, did I change it? Nope. Let me go back here and then we're gonna change this to Impact. Okay, there we go. So this is the Impact font, y'all. And I have it really large just because I want y'all to be able to see. Okay. So I don't know if y'all remember way back when I first started trying to learn this software, baby, that wasn't it, right? Let's go ahead and change our contour to 0.2 right here. We're gonna leave this here. We're gonna take this part out. We're gonna do one island fill. And then we're going to do this right here. So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna put one. Oh no, wait a minute, girl. Hold on. Wait a minute. I jumped ahead of myself. Hold on. Where's my undo button? Okay, there we go. So there we go. We're gonna click this. Or is this how we do it? Do we got one island in there? It's not supposed to do that. No, y'all. That's not how it's supposed to do. That's just not how it did. Hold on. It's because I'm trying to show y'all. That's what it is. Oh, wait. Let's do... Oh, I got it on Hatchfield. Is that what I'm doing? No. It's supposed to be Island. Or maybe it is Hatch. I don't know. Let me see if I can do this again, y'all. Girl, stop. No, that ain't it. Hold on. We're going to come back to that part. We're going to come back to that part. Let me go to where I know that I got it. Okay, so come up here to File. You're going to come up here to Import. And when you come up here to import, go to your downloads, right? And then find the file. And it was was this it? I think this is no. I'm trying to remember what this file name is, y'all. Oh, this is it. I think. Let's see, is this it? Yeah, this is it right here. Okay. So now that I got my life together, y'all, I'm just so elated because oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the whatchamacallit right here, but let me go back and change this contour to 0.075 for right here. This right here, we're going to put it on the inside. So I'm going to click right here and we're going to go to place and fill. We're going to go to inside. I'm going to leave the stone colors as like emerald just so that you guys will be able to see it. I'm still going to leave it at 1. The fill line spacing I'm going to leave at auto. So everything else I'm just going to leave as is, right? And then I'm going to hatch fill this. Now, if y'all know, you know. Way back when I couldn't even do this, right? And we need to take this part, these lines out of here, because those lines don't go there. But that is part of the hatch fill. But if you know, you know, okay? Y'all know way back when your girl couldn't do what? I didn't know how to press any buttons, right? And make something halfway look like something. Why does it keep doing that? Hold on. And you do have to, you still have to play with the software, right? There's not like one click of a button, because that's just not true. But do y'all see how we have those green rhinestones in there? Now, technically, I think, let me try something else. I think I can ungroup this. Yeah, ungroup all. Here we go. This should help us out a little bit better. So I say all this to say, y'all, come on here and play with your software. If you have this software, quit playing, okay? It's not that bad. I promise it's not that hard. Do y'all see that? It's just that easy, okay? Let's move this over here, and then I'm going to blow it up so that you guys can look at it, and then I'm going to come check the comments. Now, is that finished? Of course not. You still have to move. Look here. You still have to move stones from touching, right? So you can add a stone there. You can click the add a stone button here. So you're still going, oops, look at me dragging 2 stones. You're still going to have to play with this, right? I also learned how to click 2 stones, right? And then go to the edit tab and use the fill between 2, right? And then I'm going to subtract one of those because that looks kind of tight. Uh-oh, hold on. Wait a minute, let's redo that. Let's delete this part. So let's just take one of these stones right here. Now, you could click right here and right here, or right here, something like this, and then you could come down here to replace the stones in equal spacing. Hold your shift key down for it to take that line out. Okay, I'm just showing y'all some basic stuff that I have learned. Now, while it may seem like I can do that, maybe you can, right? But if you have this software, and I highly encourage you that if you have this software and you do not know how to work it, right? Go become a member on Ray's channel. So here's the fill between 2 stones. See how that went? Then you can, if it was any overlapping, but there were not. So I'm just going to hit my backspace button there. And then like this, I mean, you can still move these around, right? I'm coming to check the comments, y'all. Hold tight. But my point is, like, this software is not as hard as I thought. And I think it boils down to you have to want and have the willpower to learn the software. Now, don't get me wrong. I still love Silhouette. Don't get me wrong. I still love Silhouette. But in my humble opinion, there's still a lot to learn on this software, right? There's still a lot to learn on this software, but surely you can convert an SVG, right? Surely, because that's all this is right here. It's an SVG that I brought in. And the fact that you don't have to just move these around one by one, like you can just click a button, hold down your shift key, and then evenly space them, and then hold your shift key down and clear the merging stones and overlap clear the path and merge the overlapping stones. Y'all, it's not that hard, right? Then we would come in here. Now, this stuff like this right here, see how I jacked that up? All you have to do is click here. But see how we got, still grabbing the wrong thing. Let me come in. Nope. So you might have to break the curve apart on this. Let's see, did that work? Yes. So break your curve apart on that. This is something we're not going to use. We don't need that. So we just delete it out, right? This right here. Pull all of these little bits out, right? Don't overwork yourself. Just pull out what you don't need. And when I say I've been binge watching, Kid you not, okay? Because there's no need to have this software if you're not going to learn how to work it. These stones right here, we can just pull these out because we're not going to need them, right? We're not going to need them. Pull out all of these unnecessary pieces. And all I did was broke apart the curve, okay? Broke apart the curve. That's all I did. Any stones that you pull out that are single, just drop them at the bottom. And then I promise I'm coming to check the comments. But hey, y'all, welcome in. Let me delete this part. All right, let me stop the screen share real quick, and I'm going to come check the comments. Hey, Miss C. Hey, Miss Sandra. Hey, Unbiased. Hey, Donzel. Hey, Precious. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. So, y'all. If y'all wasn't on here last night as to why I'm back from vacation early, who Jesus? I don't even want to get started on that day, but just know I'm still a little salty about that. But anywho, let's go back to what I was showing y'all. The reason I called a message over here. Okay. So Corel Draw and TRW software is not as hard. Like I said, it's not as hard as I thought it was. It really comes down to you just have to, again, buckle down. It's got to be, oh snap. It's got to be something that you want to learn, something that you want to do. Because I picked this all up really. I started binge watching probably right before I left for vacation. And I really won't even say that was binge watching because half the time I was falling asleep on it, right? So once I got in the mountains, let's take these stones right here out. Once I got in the mountains, I really started watching it. And I have tried to watch Matt. No disrespect to Matt. Matt's my homeboy from TRW. No disrespect. But I tell y'all all the time, you are going to be able to learn certain things from certain people, while other people you are not going to be able to learn from, right? So this is just something that I just couldn't pick up, right? But I started watching Excellent Dreams and boom, I got it, right? Or at least where I can make something that looks like something, right? Now, Ray takes a lot of his templates and he'll do a sublimation behind it and then put the rhinestones on top. I don't intend to do that because for me, I feel like that's a little too much work, right? I don't even got that kind of time. So let me just brush the stones in and keep on going. Now, you could also, if you wanted to, you didn't have to convert this part, right? You could change this color, sublimate it, and then, well, you still would have to make the rhinestone template for rhinestones to go on top, unless you are just going to, hand place them. And y'all, after the last hand placing template we had, that's it. That's all. Get somebody else to do it. Okay. So all I'm doing right here is just kind of deleting these pieces. So let's go right here. And of course, like I said, it's still a lot of work to be done, right? But for the most part, that looks pretty good, right? I don't know that we could have taken this design into Silhouette and got it this clean, right? So it's a method to the madness, right? It definitely is a method to the madness. And you're using what's behind it as sort of your guide, right? Or at least for me, it's a guide, baby, because honey. But yeah. So we're just going to delete that right from right there. We're not even going to move it anywhere. So all of those little tiny pieces that you have, take those out because you'll end up stressing your brain. But this software it's not that hard to use. There is a certain way that you save these for it to like be able to open up in Cricut Design Space, and other programs, right? I think Ray has the US vinyl cutter or something like that. Whoa, sorry guys, I took that way too far down. But I think that's the vinyl cutter he has. If you have like the Vivora cutter, if you have the GraphTech, Cricut, this software still will work for these other programs, right? So I'm bringing that up because I saw that on one of the trainings. Somebody was concerned that they wouldn't be able to use their Cricut, right? And the point of being able to use the software is to use it with any program that you may have, right? Or cutter that you may have. So again, shout out to TRW, shout out to Caesar, right? Because these are all companies that Silhouette, that you don't have to necessarily have their cutting machine, right? Where you can not transport. Y'all, my mind is still in truck mode at the moment. I just got through also fooling around with the load board, so that's why I said transport, but export. So wherever you can export your software to whatever cutter you have, I love software like that, right? You don't want to be confined by the software that you are using where you have to have that particular cutter, right? So there is that. And I just got a new GraphTech, so my my barely used other GraphTech will definitely be going on my website for sale because I don't need 2 GraphTechs. I don't even need all the cameos I have, right? I don't even need a Romeo and a Juliet because they do the same thing. So that is my motto for 2025, baby. We saving, okay? We're not grabbing everything that comes on the market just because we can. We're not doing that in 2025. We're gonna get somebody else to do it. But let's work on this little top part up here. Whoops, let me go out. I'm trying to zoom out. So anyway, these right here, I will continue to fill in, but let's click right here. I'm going to turn this a different color. Okay. And in order, it's just like in Silhouette, for anything to change colors, right? You're going to have it ungrouped. So for here, I'm just going to change the color on this. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Let's make them a darker brown. Well, I guess this will work for now. But let's click right here on our word buffaloes and let's go to our place and fill. So if you look right here on this right here on the right hand side, the TRW Design Wizard panel, right? If you look here, this is how you know TRW is activated and not Corel Draw. Corel Draw is grayed out. So if I were to click over here, now you see TRW is grayed out and Corel Draw is illuminated up here. So that's a way not to get confused, okay? I'm going to deselect. I'm going to come back over here, and we're not going to put green stones on that. Let's change it to a different color. So y'all will be able to see. Maybe blue zircon. Let me click off of that. Now let me change it to, what did I say? Blue zircon. Right here, blue zircon. Okay. Then I'm going to click right here, and then I'm just going to hatch fill it. We're going to see what we get on hatch fill. We're going to come right here at the bottom. We're going to clear the path, and then we're going to merge overlapping stones, and then we will boom, right? So that doesn't look too bad, right? Of course, I wouldn't use these stone colors that I have up here because, baby, that would be just hideous, okay? Y'all be like, girl, what is you doing, right? So let me see if I can change this stone to this blue zircon color. And I'm definitely still learning this software. I'm definitely still learning it. So I don't want y'all to think I got it overnight, but I got it enough where I can come in here and make something look like something. Because if y'all go back to that first video when I, let's not even have that discussion. That thing was terrible, right? Who am I kidding? That was horrible, okay? But we are playing with buttons. And he did so good, like on the training part, that I had to become a member, right? I had to become a member after that because, honey, it was a hot mess when I first started working with this software. Now, you can put, let's change this color here to blue zircon. And it's probably a way you can change all of these. But you can come right here, and then you can come down here, and then you can add stones, right? You can add stones, as many as you want. And then you can hand place them. But it is another easier way. I have not figured out those controls yet. But when I do, I will be happy to share it with you. But as of right now, I know how to place them. Uh-oh, it's getting ready to close out on me. Now, the one thing I will say about this software, save your work, okay? Because this thing is bound to shut down on you at any moment. I'm going to take a shot and say that it's pretty much any graphic software, right? I have been working in Silhouette, and my work has not been saved, and boom, it'll close out. But at least Silhouette has a auto recover feature. I don't know if TRW has that auto recover feature. Oh, it didn't close out. Ooh, but let's go ahead and save this. So we're going to come right here. We can hit Control S to save our work. It's going to bring it up. You'll want to save this as a SVG, a scalable vector graphic, and you can name this whatever you want to name it, right? And then you're going to save it. It's going to tell you multiple pages because I have 2 pages open down here at the bottom. I'm just going to hit OK. And then this right here, I just close out. So I'm going to come back to the comment section real quick and see what we got going on. Let me see. I don't think we have any questions, but does anybody have this software? Does anybody have this software, this TRW software? And all I can say is, if you have the software, work it, okay? Go watch Ray's channel, right? The only way to get the exclusive, of course, you have to be a member, but there's enough on his regular channel that if you subscribe, you could possibly learn how to do this, right? Because I have been watching for days before I ever even subscribed today. But y'all, what y'all think about my little shindig? Is it coming along? Let me share my screen again. Is it coming along? Donzel, are you off today? Let me come back to Corel Draw. So this is what we have. But of course, like I said, all in here, we have to go add stones, right? We gotta add stones. I could possibly bring one here, hold the shift key down, and let me see if I go to the edit and fill between two stones. Okay, that's semi okay, but you would have to use the curve tool or the B-spline tool and and fix these. You can you can ungroup them, right? So if you wanted to come and hand place them because maybe you don't like the way it came out, but my suggestion would be to learn how to use that B-spline tool. I think it's the one that it's called. Use that one and put your draw your curve out so it'll move your stones for you, and then you can equally space them, right? So something like this right here, I could click here and something like this, y'all. And then I could do, oh, I got too many. Whoop, look at me drawing lines. Let's undo that there, buddy. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna do some end of hoop project with you guys today. If well, not if, because I can do the end of hoop project. The other one that I would do with you guys is that I have to do with you guys. So the end of hoop is going to be like making a denim coin purse, but the one that I'm waiting on Amazon to drop for a order, and shout out to this customer because she did not like try to finagle her prices. She didn't do none of the sort. She said, honey, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm gonna buy my own supplies, and I'm gonna pay you as if I did not have my own supplies. And as much as I try to say no, I'll get them. She stuck out that is what she wanted to do. So shout out to her. But anyway, I'm waiting on those supplies that she had sent to me to arrive today. And I'm going to show you guys. We'll be sewing a little bit today. We haven't sewn in a while, so we're going to sew. Or either do a embroidery in the hoop project. One of the two. I'm probably gonna text Miss Vera to see if she wants to come up. Unbiased. What you doing? What you doing today, Queen? You want to do an in the hoop project on live? I'll send you the file. If you're still in here. Okay. But y'all, this is all I really had to show y'all right now. I just got like super, super excited to share with y'all what I actually learned. Because, honey, that's a lot. Oh, you off today? Okay. Hey, Miss Queenie Boo. Miss Queenie, don't you have TRW software? Or do you? I'm asking a question and trying to tell you got it at the same time. Do you have the TRW? This is what I'm up to, Miss Queenie. I'll share my screen right quick and show you. So this is the TRW software, right? When I first got this TRW software, let me move this out of the way. I didn't know how to do anything, right? Let me make the screen a little bit bigger. So when I first got this software, I didn't know how to, I knew how to pull in an image, right? I think I even tried showing them like practicing, let's try my name or something like that. And it ended up being a hot mess. So I came back to show y'all what I have learned, right? And I have picked this up. And again, shout out to Excellent Dreams from Ray from Excellent Dreams. Excellent Dreams is his YouTube channel. Because I couldn't do any of this, right? I think I probably could put an image in, but I didn't know. I learned the what do you call it? The copy to clip art. I think I learned that from Derica when Derica went live, and um I was unable to join her because I was at work. But I did go back and I watched that video. So I did learn that from Derica, right? And then I have just been binge watching Ray's videos, and then I was like, you know, if he's showing this much in the unpaid for version, what is he showing in the paid version, right? So boom, I went on to click that join button, right? And I became a member. So as I'm going through these live trainings that he's doing, I'm learning a lot, right? I'm learning that if you play with these tools, they're going to tell you what they do. So for instance, if you click here, you're drawing on the arc, right? And then this is in Corel Draw. But if I want to know what a button does in TRW, I just kind of come over here and you can hit the little arrow and it's going to tell you what each one of these does, right? It brings up a box. So you'll know. And like right here, I think this should be, this is the pick tool right here, but we're not picking anything. Whoops. See how I clicked that off? Let me go back. Oops. Hold on. There we go. I reactivated TRW. So, I mean, it seems like it's a lot, but to me, I don't think it's any more difficult. In my opinion, I think it's faster using this software. This is how you change your, you know, your portrait rotation of your page, all of that good stuff. That's how you do that. If you use some other measurement other than English or metric system, you could change it here, right? Your units of measurement. This is your rulers, right? So you can click that on and off. This is your grid or your guide. I don't really particularly like to use that. To me, I think that's a disturbance, but I don't know, right? So if you were just say you were placing stones one by one, maybe, and there's really not a reason to place stones here one by one. So let's just say I wanted to fill in between here. I'm going to click those two stones, and then I'm going to click my edit tab, and I'm going to hit fill between two stones, and see it added that middle stone in. Granted, it's kind of out of place, but it added it for you, and you can move it around, right? So maybe you could use this if you were just hand placing stones one by one. That's what I'm getting at here, right? So maybe right in here, and I actually could see right in here, maybe you come into hand place these one by one, and maybe using that grid. These little arrows that you see up here, this is how you can turn, oops, yikes. This is how you can turn your rhinestone if you needed to, okay? That's what those arrows are for, and it tells you which direction that you could do it. So maybe the quadrant or the grid would be helpful for that. This show guidelines is just what it is. Show or hides the guidelines. Your snap to, you can make it snap into place by object, by page, any of that good stuff. But that's what I'm up to, Miss Queenie. Now, these colors, okay, you know, let's talk about these colors. These colors are just up here so that you guys can be able to see. But for the most part, this came out pretty good. You know, add stones where you need to add stones, place and fill. So like you could put a stone here, place and fill, and make it go around that curve for you, right? I just don't know how to do that yet, but I watched Ray do it, so I know you can do it, okay? I just don't know how to do that yet. So I'm learning. I'm going to come back to these comments over here, y'all. Hey, Auntie Robin. So yeah, y'all, that's what your girl has learned in the Corel Draw and the TRW software. That's what I have learned. And as y'all can see, we're doing pretty daggone good, right? So I just wanted to hop on here to show y'all that. We'll definitely be back with them shenanigans today, but at some point before them shenanigans, because I really want y'all to see this in the hoop type deal that we're going to have going on, or either this sewing project, and then perhaps we will host them shenanigans. But I'll definitely be back. I don't know which project we're going to be doing. I don't know. Let's see. She sent me the little thing where I can see where the order is. So let's see. Okay, so it should be here between 3 and 5. So we might just do the in the hoop denim project. So if you have a sewing machine and you want to sew along, yeah, join me. So that's all I have for y'all right now. So I'll see y'all back in a little bit. Until next time, peace, be blessed, stay crafty. I'm your girl T, and I'm out. You're welcome, Donzel. You're welcome. See y'all in a little bit. You do, Miss Queenie? Okay, text me. Text me, Miss Queenie.